Hi, I'm Lucy. Welcome to 30 Days of Connection. I really hope you will join me for the full 30 days. This is not a challenge or anything that you should feel pressured to achieve or complete. There's nothing really that you need to achieve, but just taking time out of your day, each day for the first 30 days of the new decade, just to focus on you. The first thing that we're going to focus on day one, on January the 1st, is an intention. So setting an intention for next year, next decade, in fact. And in the past, I've always kind of approached New Year's resolutions kind of from a place of ego, really, a place of where I am right now is not good enough. And therefore, I'm kind of setting myself up to fail from the get-go, right? And so through yoga, I've learned about something called Sankalpa. And Sankalpa is an intention, but it's formed by the heart. So it might take a bit of time for your intention to form. And that's why I wanted to just pop this video out nice and early, is to really just get you thinking about the intentions of your heart, understanding that where you are right now is exactly where you need to be. And that having goals and aspirations and intentions is a really positive thing, but equally just to remind you that you're right where you need to be. And it's through the journey and through the intention setting process that you will find growth. And so I want you to forget about New Year's resolutions, and I want you to think about your heart's desires, an intention that comes from your heart. And it might be that you ask yourself that question right now and you just think, oh, there's nothing. So just sit with it, see what comes up for you. Get a journal, a notebook. Journal, that's very American. Get a notebook and a pen. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. You could use a computer, but I'm a bit more traditional than that. Write down things that come to mind, some thoughts, and see if an intention can be formed from your thoughts. Don't put any pressure on yourself. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to share some tips and tricks on the Facebook page. And I just want to get you thinking about it now before the craziness of Christmas, and then, we'll suddenly find ourselves in the new year. So have a think about your Sankalpa, your intention of your heart, and write it down, write down some thoughts, see what comes up, and let's get together in the new year and have a really gentle New Year's Day practice where we can actually dedicate ourselves to our Sankalpa and include it in our first practice of 2020. So I really hope you'll join me. Have a think about your heart's desires, and I look forward to going on this journey with you. As I said before, this is not anything that you need to achieve. It's not going to take up too much time, but I really think that by just finding a little time each day some days we'll move our bodies, some days we'll find stillness and try and quiet the mind. And other days, who knows? I haven't got it all planned out yet, but I'm hoping that it will give you a really centered and grounding start to the new decade. So I send you love, I send you light, and write on the Facebook group any questions, any thoughts. Let's make this as interactive as possible. And I look forward to beginning my 2020 with you. Lots of love.